Good afternoon and welcome to Charger Field here on the campus of Lancaster Bible College in beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania today. Lancaster Bible hosting Regent University today. Regent from Virginia Beach, Virginia, an NCCAA school in the South Division. This is their first year of varsity athletics and the first year for women's soccer. Royals are 0-3 this season. They've lost to Sweetbriar 2-1, Patrick Henry Community College in South Carolina 8-0, and Stratford University just 2 days ago 11-0. Some more information on Regent. The university was founded in 1978, and the founder of the university is Pat Robertson. For LBC, the Chargers enter today's game 0-5. Struggles early on this season for the Chargers, but getting better with each game. Chargers falling to Houghton 4-2 on Saturday. Regent Horst netting both of the goals for the Chargers. Chargers will host Regent today, and they'll be at Eastern on Saturday before opening up NEAC play next Wednesday against four-time defending champion Penn State Berks. That match at 4:15 here at Charger Field. Starting in goal today for Regent, number 15, Kayla Finiff. In goal for the Chargers, number 40, sophomore Rihanna Miles. Chargers taking the field to our left in the home whites, white shirts, black numbers, white shorts, and white socks. Rihanna Miles will be wearing the red goalie jersey today. For the Royals, their royal blue away uniforms, white lettering, blue shorts, blue socks. Goalkeeper Finiff will have a green jersey on today in goal. Sarah DeWitt with the ball to start. For the Royals, head referee Ed Marco says he's ready. We're ready at the table, and we're underway here at Charger Field between the Royals and the Chargers. Regent Horst able to drive that ball to the outside, taken out by Regent, and now stolen. That's Kate Spezio on the far side for LBC. Defended there by Michelle Groudon. Now Rachel Kummer. She'll look into the corner, has Madison Miller. She's open with some space on the 18. She'll cross in the middle. That pass is deflected, just out of the reach of Horst. Now taken there by Spezio. Her shot is high and wide, and we'll have a goal kick coming for Regent. Ball looks to clear, bounced around a bit, just out of the reach of Horst. Now Cameron Horst there, ahead for DeWitt. Taken though by Kirsten Hatch. Now to the near side for Maggie Arnold. She'll go into the middle. Now Cameron Horst outside for Maddie Dion making a run. Number 13, Carrie Contreras will be over. Cross into the middle, nobody home. Kummer chasing that down, she'll get to it. Kummer with it in the corner. Dribbles out of trouble, and now Spezio. She'll get ahead to the 18. Ball taken from her by Henkel. And this is Rhea Almeida. Cleared by the Royals just briefly, taken there by Michaela Ragsdale. Bit of trouble there on the touch, but gets it to Kummer and Ragsdale again. Hatch over this way for Dion. And she'll take some running room. She'll look for Horst, has her onside. Horst is open at the top of the 18 here, has all day to the far side, saved by the goalkeeper Finiff, and cleared by Regent. This is Hatch at midfield. She'll look into the middle for Cameron Horst, has her, and some space. Looking for Maggie in a foot race with the defender, just out of the reach of Arnold, but they're going to say went off Arnold. Thought for sure that was going to be off of the defender from Regent. Nevertheless, then a good play by Carrie Contreras and a goal kick coming for Regent. Stolen there by Madison Miller. She's alone at the top of the 18. She's in. Shot and a save by Finiff. Corner kick coming for the Chargers. Madison Miller with a golden opportunity there for her first collegiate goal. Nice diving save there by Finiff. And the Chargers' first corner kick of the day coming up.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 26, Rachel Kummer.
Corner kick here by Kummer. Up into the box, off of a couple players, and now taken by Finiff. Punted out of harm's way towards midfield. Brought down here by DeWitt. Stolen from her by Sam Coons. She'll race after before it gets out of bounds. It will trickle out of bounds, though. And a throw-in coming. Oh, no, actually, it's only for the Chargers. So thankfully, Coons didn't get to that before it went out. Throw in headed for Spezio. She'll collect it, move it into the middle. Saved by Phaneuf. Dion with it there. Taken now by Cameron Horse. Her shot is blocked. Taken now by Madison Miller. She'll look to work around into the middle. And Spezio's there for the goal. Spezio nets her first of the season. And the Chargers are on the board on a nice pass from Madison Miller. So Spezio from Miller. Chargers lead 1-0. Back underway here. Hatch clears there. Taken now by Maggie Arnold.
Assist from number 9, Madison Miller at 4:16. That is Spezio's first goal in the season and her career.
Offsides flag is up there on the Chargers, looking to sneak behind the defense. How's the stream?
He hasn't said anything.
Ahead for Maggie Arnold. She'll track that down. Driven to the outside a bit by the defender. Cross into the middle. Nobody home and cleared briefly there by number 14, Amanda Parsons. Henkel with it here. Driven off the ball by Dion. Dion will work into the middle. Now to her right foot. A shot on a goal inside the near post and a goal for Maddie Dion. Dion with the goal for LBC. And the Chargers double their lead to 2-0. So Dion able to take that ball from the Regent player. Grabs that. And she's able to get the ball and sneak it in the near post past the diving Phaneuf. Corner kick coming here for LBC. Rachel Kummer will take this for the Chargers.
Number 26, Rachel Kummer with the Chargers corner kick.
Kummer ready into the box. Headed nicely there by Spezio. And after she gets her first collegiate goal just minutes ago, they're coming in bunches now as she makes it 3-0 LBC. Ball to the LBC side of the field for the first time today. Kirsten Hatch is back, has a second. She'll look to clear back up.
And number 4, Kate Spezio with an assist from number 26, Rachel Kummer at 6:29.
This is Ragsdale now for Cameron Horst. Arnold driven off the ball, now out of play. Madison Miller with the shot now, just outside the far post. Goal kick coming for Regent.
Who are you going in for? Number 2? Okay, we'll get you the next sub here. Joy who? Thank you.
This is Maggie Arnold again, but the offside flag is up. Three goals today, already the most in a game this season for the Chargers. 8 minutes into the contest today. Taken here by Cameron Horst right in front of us. She has time to spin, and she'll find Rachel Kummer. Able to elude some defenders, and now Spezio has some room to run. Can't race that down before going out of play. We'll have some subs here from each team. Bartlett will come into the game for Regent. She'll replace number 2, Henkel.
Checking in for the Royals, number 10, Alexandra Bartlett. Checking in for the Chargers, number 3, Joy Trumbull.
For the Chargers, number 3, Joy Trumbull. She'll take the place of Spezio. Spezio with a smile on her face as she exits the game, netting her first 2 collegiate goals in the first 8 minutes of today's contest. Madison Miller on the far side. Taken there by Almeida. She'll drive that straight ahead. Hatch will chase that down and play back for goalkeeper Rihanna Miles. She'll have time to settle that down. And she'll clear over to Sam Coons. Coons just able to get there before it went out of play. And now up for Trumbull. She's there, and she's looking for Madison Miller. Miller has some space there on the far side. Maggie Arnold running in towards the box. Madison Miller still with it. Drives into the middle of the box off of defender's foot. Taken and cleared here by Bartlett. Just came into the game. And there's Rachel Kummer. She's able to take that ball. She'll drive that to the far side of the box. Arnold is there, not able to track that down before it can go out of play. And a goal kick coming here for the Royals. Chargers in front here, 3-0 early in the game. 2 goals from Kate Spezio and another by Maddie Dion. For Dion, just the second goal of her collegiate career. The first since her freshman year when she scored on October 10th, 2015 in a game at Gallaudet. Cleared by Regent. Throw in coming for the Chargers deep in Royals territory. Coons with a throw in. She'll find Rachel Kummer. Cleared momentarily and taken again by Kummer. Able to step around a defender. She'll take the right-footed shot. It's blocked just out of the hands of Phaneuf. And a corner kick coming for the Chargers. Regent Horst going to head over to the corner and take this corner kick for the Chargers.
12, Regent Horst.
LBC switching it up as usually Rachel Kummer takes the corner kicks, but Horst will take this one for LBC. Fires it towards the middle. Big bounce, taken now by Trumbull. She'll play back for Coons. Coons will drive this from 30 yards out, taken out of the air by Phaneuf. 10th shot for LBC already, 7 on goal. Faith Forelli into the middle for Parsons. And now Almeida. Her passing attempt is blocked. Taken by Miller now for the Chargers. Cleared back towards the goalkeeper there by Shackelford. Headed out of the air by Horst, right back towards Phaneuf. And she'll take it there. Quickly punt it away. And now Coons will head that back towards the goal. Trumbull is there for LBC, as is Michelle Groudon for Regent. They do battle, and Trumbull ends up with the ball. Nice job by Joy Trumbull. Into the middle, her pass goes. Phaneuf off of her, able to grab it before Madison Miller was there for the tip-in. Good job by Phaneuf. Throw in coming here for Regent. Midfield on the far side. Throw in goes to Almeida. Into the middle for Parsons. Trumbull knocks Almeida to the ground. And now taken by the Chargers. This is Reagan Horst in the middle. Bit strong for her. She's able to run through a defender there, Forelli. And now this is Dion. To the far side for Trumbull. She's got to step on a few defenders. Basically one-on-one with the goalie. She'll pass in the middle for Miller. Shot and a goal. Madison Miller.
Number 3, you may go in. 9 from 3. 1. First one. Oh, okay.
So Miller nets her first collegiate goal. That's 2 players now with their first collegiate goals today. Miller makes it 4-0 on a nice pass from Joy Trumbull. A very unselfish play for Trumbull as she had an open shot and passed towards the middle for Miller.
Checking in for the Royals, number 3, Lindsay Reichert. Chargers goal is scored by number 9, Madison Miller, with an assist from number 3, Joy Trumbull, at 13:34. That is Miller's first goal of her career. Who did 3 goals for? What's that? 3 for 21. Yeah, we certainly do want that clock running.
So LBC in front now 4-0. 2 goals from Spezio, another from Dion, and Madison Miller, the latest to join the party. This is Maggie Arnold on the near side now. Taking on the defender Shackelford. Arnold into the box, off the head of a defender. Arnold able to get it back though. Her pass is deflected once again. Bounces around in the middle. This is Cameron Horst. Thought about a shot. Gets the defender down, and she'll work back for Hatch. Far shot there by by Coons. Saved by the goalkeeper. Corner kick coming now for the Chargers.
You guys ready? All right, go. So 5 for 18. 27 for 9. Checking in.
Corner kick taken there by Rachel Cummer. Chargers will play it back.
Number 5, Maggie Nargi.
Maggie Nargi and Danny Davini into the game for LBC. This is Nargi with it now, and she'll find Davini. Taken there by Parsons. To the far side, Coons is there. Now Rachel Cummer. Ragsdale over to Hatch. And now Cameron Horst with it here in the middle. She'll find Rachel Cummer. To the far side for Trumbull. Offsides flag is up once again on LBC. Parsons plays that forward, taken now by Coons out of the air. And for Trumbull. Ahead for Davini. She'll work around a defender. Now she'll turn. Turns back towards the goal. Still has time. Works the defender off. Now back for Rachel Cummer. She'll cross the field for Dion. Dion with plenty of room in front of her. Cameron Horst back for Coons. And now for Ragsdale. She'll work for Davini. For Cameron Horst now. This is Dion on the near side for Hatch. Nice work by the Chargers to retain possession here. Cummer again. And now Ragsdale. To the far side for Trumbull. Stolen there by Almeida. Good job there by Rhea Almeida. Hatch will drive that back towards the goal. Up and over the defender. Good job by Coons running it to that one. It's going to go out of play and a goal kick coming. And another sub coming in for Regent. Brianna Riordan will come in.
Checking in for the Royals, number 23, Brianna Riordan.
She'll check in for Shackelford. Towards the middle, Ragsdale will play that back for Coons. That'll show one touch over to Hatch. And now Cameron Horst. Hatch for Reagan Horst. And now Cummer. Coons again. Into the middle now for Cameron Horst. And now Sister Reagan back for Kirsten Hatch. Now Dion right in front of us. Battle of the threes over there is Trumbull and Reichert will go for the ball. Trumbull knocks the defender down. Into the box it goes, knocked down by Reagan Horst. To Danny Davini, saved there by Phaneuf. Nargi driven off the ball a bit. And now shot by Reagan Horst, blocked by Phaneuf. Coons over there now for LBC, for Ragsdale. This is Coons again. Driven off the ball nicely there by Southerton.
Who are you going in for?
Dion to Cameron Horst in front of us.
Thank you.
Now Ragsdale here in the middle. Looking for Nargi. Pass picked off there by Riordan. Nice play to step in front there. Rachel Kummer with it now. And now Reagan Horst. Dion will take that from Hatch. Works around a defender. Into the middle for Deviney. Deviney now for Reagan Horst. And now Dion. Hatch into the middle for Rachel Kummer.
Number 2. You can't re-enter in the first half.
And now Trumbull over for Ragsdale.
You may re-enter twice into the second half, but the first half you can only come out once.
Now this is Horst. And now Hatch. Cameron Horst looking for Deviney. She's onside. Over for Rachel Kummer. She'll work around the defender. Left-footed shot there by Kummer is saved by Phaneuf. Taken out by Trumbull. Her shot just high. Couple more changes coming in for Regent, number 11, Maddie DeWitt. For the Chargers, number 20,
Checking in for the Royals, number 11,
Katie Whitwer.
Checking in for the Chargers, number 20, Katie Whitwer.
Whitwer will replace Reagan Horst. Chargers in front here 4-0. 23-20 gone by here in the first half. And then 3 high. Goals today for the Chargers, 2 by Kate Spezio. First 2 of her collegiate career. Maddie Dion added the second of her collegiate career and first in almost 2 years. And the last goal for LBC. Scored by number 9, Madison Miller. Cameron Horst with it now. Cameron Horst again for LBC. Out of play off of Regent, and LBC will take control of the ball. This is Deviney. And now Cameron Horst. Once again, following today's women's game, the LBC men will host Juniata at 4 o'clock. This is Katie Whitwer into the middle for Rachel Kummer. Rachel ahead for Joy Trumbull. She's onside. She'll fire back into the center, taken there by Phaneuf. We'll have more volleyball action for you tomorrow afternoon and evening on the Chargers Sports Network. LBC hosting Valley Forge at 3 o'clock. The Chargers will then host Mount Aloysius at 7 o'clock. The Mounties and Patriots will play at 5 o'clock in Horst Athletic Center. We'll have all 3 matches for you tomorrow on the Chargers Sports Network. LBC women's volleyball team falling 3-0 last night to Wesley. Out of play off of the Chargers. Goal kick coming here for Regent. Beautiful day here in Lancaster as we get one last touch of summer here before I believe it will get cooler at the end of next week. So they say now until about the middle of next week it's going to be pretty warm here in Lancaster, low 80s, high 70s during the day. So I suppose we'll take that, although once you start seeing pumpkin spice things for sale, you don't really want it to be 80 degrees anymore. But nevertheless, one more batch of summer here before we start putting on the sweatshirts and the jackets. Frankly, at this point, we'll take anything other than rain after that opening weekend we had here. So we're still drying some things out, I believe, from our equipment from that weekend. So we'll take anything that doesn't involve precipitation. Ahead for Maggie Nargi. She's on side. She's going to be able to run this down before it goes out of play. Defended there, but she's able to go around the defender, Riordan. Pass is blocked, but gets right back to her. She'll look for Cameron Horst. She'll look to turn now, and she'll find Michaela Ragsdale. Over to Sam Coons on the far side. Maggie Nargi's bumped into there in the box. Be off of her, and they're going to call a corner kick here for the Chargers. Rachel Kummer will come over for LBC.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 26, Rachel Kummer.
Kummer into the box there, bounces around a bit. This is Deviney. She'll work back for Kummer, and we'll sort of do it again. Into the middle for Coons. She'll knock that down. She'll take the shot from the top. Oh, off the crossbar. Bounces right back into the box. One bounce. Deviney does battle there. Taken again now by Hatch. She'll play for Nargi. She'll look to get in towards the goal. Shot there, saved. Far side is Coons for Trumbull. Off of her foot a bit strong and out of play. Royals ball. Jane Dietrich and Carissa Axelson will check in next time the ball goes out of play off of Regent, or there's a goal kick. Ahead for Katie Whitwer now. She'll play to the outside for Joy Trumbull. Trumbull has it. Defended by Isabel Beck. Off of Regent. We'll have a corner kick coming. Subs first for the Chargers. So Axelson and Dietrich will come into the game. Rachel Kummer will take the corner kick for the Chargers. Sixth corner kick of the game thus far for the Chargers. Into the box it goes. Hatch is there, and she puts it into the back of the goal. Kirsten Hatch nets her second goal of the season, and the Chargers now lead 5-0.
Okay, you may go.
26.
Oh, it was Rachel?
So 5-0 now. Hatch with her second goal of the season. Reaching with the ball here. Checking into the game for LBC was number 8, Christina Reuter.
For the Chargers, number 8, Christina Reuter. Chargers goal is scored by number 16, Kirsten Hatch, with an assist from number 26, Rachel Kummer, at 29:51. That is Hatch's second goal in the season.
Throw in here for LBC on the far side. Sam Coons will throw it in for LBC.
Why is there not a mercy rule in this game?
Hot mic, hot mic. Corner kick coming again for LBC. This will be Rachel Kummer.
Who's taking that?
Rachel.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 26, Rachel Kummer.
Bounces around a bit, cleared by Regent. Hatch with it now for LBC. She'll look ahead for Dietrich. She's got a step on the defender. Jane Dietrich with the ball. She'll look to play it in to the middle. She does. Deflected. Katie Whitwer with the shot, just wide of the far post. Goal kick coming here for Phaneuf. Rachel Kummer will track that down. Actually, it's tipped, I believe, by Regent's number 10, Alexander Bartlett. Miles is out to get that, and she'll find Axelson. Phaneuf working out from the box. She'll take that, clear it back towards midfield. Axelson with it there on the far side. Into the middle for Davini. Touch pass back to Axelson. Nice give and go there by Axelson and Davini. And now Kummer. Hatch with it now. Deflected away there by Contreras. Now the Chargers will work back into the Regent side of the field. Dietrich there. Taken now by Regent. Cleared by Phaneuf.
One of each. Isn't that like 6 hours from here? Yeah, it's first year.
Axelson with it now on the far side.
Billy, it's first year for varsity.
Rachel Kummer with the shot. Phaneuf is there for the save. Already 10 saves for Fniff today.
No, they're playing Judy Adam.
Coons with it there.
Who do you have?
She'll block that clearing attempt.
Thank you.
Axelson to work back for Ragsdale. We're here in the middle. Ahead for Dietrich, who's onside. See if she can get to this before it goes out of play on the far side. She will not. Then a Regent goal kick coming up. Substitution now for Regent. Rachel
Checking in
Shellman
for
will come
Royals,
in.
Number 8, Rachel Shellman.
Shellman for Forelli. 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Chargers leading the Royals 5-0. We're with it again now for LBC. For Rachel Kummer. Nice spin move there by Kummer. And now Axelson on the far side. Dion here in front of us for Hatch. Now Whitwer for Ragsdale. To the far side for Coons. Dietrich now, she's onside. Into the box, taken there by Fniff. Fniff with it now.
Who are you going in for? 7? Thank you.
Coons drives the player down. Now this is Axelson on the far side. Axelson with it. Give me a foul there on LBC on the far side. 6.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Taken there by Kummer. Back for Ragsdale now. Hatch. Now Katie Whitwer. For Dion. She'll move over to Hatch. Hatch will turn and find Miles. Axelson now on the far side. Davini looks to turn. Driven off the ball a bit. Now a foul on Regent. Just over 5 minutes to play here in the first half. Kummer's going to take this free kick. She'll work it towards the far side. Headed there by Whitwer and out of play. Goal kick coming for Regent. One more substitution here for the Royals.
Checking in for the
Deanna
Royals,
Goldsmith will
number
come in.
16, Deanna Goldsmith.
Rhea Almeida will check out. Fniff out to get to that one. Hatch now with it. And now Dion, she'll look ahead for Dietrich, who's onside. She'll work into the box. The shot, though, just to outside the far post. Not sure if she was trying to cross that or trying to get that over Phaneuf, but it just missed. Shot on goal there by Jane Dietrich. Under 4 minutes to play here at Charger Field. LBC leading Regent 5-0 here in the first half. Taken out of the air by Axelson. Foul on the Chargers there. After playing Eastern on Saturday morning at 11 o'clock, the Chargers will be home twice next week, the first of 2 NEAC games next week. That's off Axelson on the far side, throwing coming from Regent. LBC will host 4-time defending champion Penn State Berks next Wednesday at 4:15. They'll then host St. Elizabeth on Saturday the 30th, homecoming Saturday here at LBC. That game will be scheduled for 2 o'clock. The men will play prior to the women both of those days. LBC men will take on Berks at 2 o'clock and will face St. Elizabeth at 11:30 on Saturday the 30th. Just under 2.5 minutes to play now in the first half. LBC leading 5-0. That pass goes through both the Regent player and Maddie Dion. Dietrich now get to that one. Hatch now for Whitwer. Looking ahead for Dietrich, bit strong. Out of play. Throw-in coming from Regent. This will be Riordan. Shellman with it now, and now Whitwer. Driven off the ball nicely by Contreras. Dion let this one go out of play. A throw-in coming for LBC. Dion will head that nicely. Reuter is going to race to that one, as is Contreras. She's tripped up, and a foul on LBC. Contreras will tie her shoe back up.
One minute remains in the first half. 1 minute.
Under a minute to play here. Chargers Katie Whitwer with the ball in the midfield for Ragsdale, who would chip ahead for Axelson. Off of LBC, a throw in there for Regent. This is Bartlett with it now. Ahead for Chelman. Bumped into there. LBC will take possession. Chipped ahead there by Dietrich. And now taken by Reuter. She's got a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Reuter able to get to that one. Is she going to have time for a shot? She is, but it's blocked by the goalie, Phaneuf. Good job by Phaneuf to come out and get to that one. So shot on goal there, but nothing doing for the Chargers at the end. LBC, though, will take a 5-0 lead into halftime. We'll be back just before the start of the second half, bringing you some stats from that first half. Chargers in front of the Royals, 5-0. Phaneuf will be back in goal for the Royals here in the second half.
Change in goal for the Chargers. Now in goal, number 0, Kendra Brown.
Also in that first half, senior Rachel Kummer had 2 assists for LBC. Madison Miller picked up an assist as well, and Joy Trumbull had an assist as well for LBC, so 4 assists on the 5 goals. Chargers will start with the ball in this half, and we are ready to go as Deviney and Whitwer start the half. Whitwer will drive that down the far side of the field. It will stop before it goes out of play, so Fniff will pick it up and punt this one towards midfield. Fniff making 11 saves in that opening half. Whitwer heads that right back towards her. Play is onside. Trumbull is there. She'll work it into the middle. Nobody home for the Chargers. Through the defender's legs, though. Arnold will chase back and look to get the ball from Lindsay Reichard. Brought down by Madison Miller. Now Arnold is over there. Cleared by Regent. Now Hatch brings it down. Reagan Horst with it. Ragsdale to the near side here for Trumbull. Towards the middle for Miller. She'll turn. And now Hatch for Deviney, who will feed back for Spezio. Looking for Arnold. Now Deviney. Back for Miller. She'll turn and feed Cameron Horst. Ragsdale now for Whitwer. Ragsdale looking for Deviney. She has her. Nice run there by Deviney. She'll look to put that ball into the box. Now she'll feed back for Trumbull. Pass is deflected. Defender on Deviney there. Now to the corner for Trumbull. She'll put that into the box. Fniff takes it out of the air and punt that towards midfield in just a moment. Brought down there by Cameron Horst. Now for Hatch. And now Reagan Horst to the outside for Ragsdale. Whitwer. Pass is deflected and broken up. Now this is Parsons. Taken there by Horst, who will feed back to Ragsdale. Looking for Deviney. Trumbull out here. And now Ragsdale ahead for Trumbull. He'll be chased down there by Beck. She'll put that out of play, and a throw-in coming for the Chargers. Horst with plenty of room here for LBC. Off the referee's leg, right to Ragsdale. Nice pass. And now for Hatch. Spezio. And Horst. Chip pass broken up. Cameron Horst now for Ragsdale. Brought down by Reagan Horst and played back for Hatch. Pass broken up nicely there by Carrie Contreras. She'll play that to the other side of the field, and Kendra Brown will have her first touch of the game. Arnold able to get there. Bounces away from her, though. And now Spezia with it for the Chargers. Able to fight off a defender there and play for Cameron Horst. And now Ragsdale. For Whitwer. Back for Ragsdale. She'll play that through for Deviney. Nice touch pass to Trumbull. She's got it on the near sideline here, and she's got a step on the defender as well. Trumbull looked to put this into the center of the box. Pass is deflected just a bit and cleared by Regent. That's going to go out of play. And a throw-in coming for LBC deep in Royal territory. A few of LBC's normal starters getting a break here in the second half. Sam Coons, Rachel Cummer. Maggie Arnold with it now on the far side. She'll look to play for Spezio. She'll head that towards the middle. Madison Miller's going to try and run that down. Beaten to the ball just a minute there by Rhea Almeida. And now Regent will take possession. This is Contreras. She'll look forward, but headed away nicely by Cameron Horst. Just over the foot of Miller. And they'll try again. Kendra Brown's going to come out and play this one. No backspin out of play and a throw in coming for Regent. Spezio there on the far side. Her throw in for Arnold. Back to Spezio. Spezio chipped that ahead. Arnold tracks it down. Now this is Miller. Her pass is deflected off of a Regent player, and it'll be a throw in for the Chargers. Ahead for Trumbull. She's onside. Works into the box. Holds up for some reinforcements just off the foot of Whitwer, and Phaneuf is there to take that one. Reagan Horst heads that out of trouble in the midfield, and now taken again by Regent, but Horst is there. Parsons bumps into her. Yeah. Okay. I think so.
But I mean, we started right here.
Yeah, I think we're good. I think what? Offside. Offside's called there on the Chargers. This should be right at 3:30, right? I think he was talking about having 20 minutes in the field, so this should be pretty close to that.
Just making sure that we're able to do one.
Yeah, and he told Jeannie I had to warm up on that field too, yep. Regent throw in coming in. Back towards the LBC side of the field. Kendra Brown is there for the Chargers. She'll stop that and pick it up at the corner of the 18. She'll run back towards the middle. Look to get the Chargers started here. Chargers lead 5-0 here. We're about 9 minutes or so gone by. Actually, 8.5 minutes gone by here in the first half. Excuse me, the second half. This is Reagan Horst now. Ragsdale, just out of the reach of Whitwer, and driven out of play by Regent. Throw in for the Chargers in their own territory. Whitwer for Trumbull. She's on sides and plenty of room to run. Chasing back is Groudon. Trumbull, though, still with a step. Off of her leg a bit strong and out of play. Regent with a goal kick coming up. Vinny now. Corner kick coming for the Chargers. Reagan Horst will head over to the corner for LBC.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 12, Reagan Horst.
Horst puts this into the middle of the box. Whitwer is there with the header, taken by Phaneuf. 25th shot for the Chargers. Whitwer with it again as clouds move overhead and push the sun away for a bit.
Thank you.
This is Arnold on the far side. She'll put it into the middle. Regent clears for a second. Trumbull trying to find Reagan Horst. Can't. Horst will play back now for Ragsdale. Trumbull again. She'll turn and has a step. She'll put that into the box. Phaneuf is there to grab that. Ragsdale for Whitwer. They'll touch pass to Trumbull. Back for Whitwer. Back to Trumbull. Just a bit too far. Out of play and a throw on coming for Regent. Just out of the reach of Davini there. Cleared and a corner kick coming, a throw in coming for the Chargers. Substitutions first for LBC. Jane Dietrich will come into the game for Trumbull.
What's her number? 14. Okay. Yeah. You have to wait. You have to wait.
Reagan Horst with a throw in here for the Chargers. She'll look for Katie Whitwer. Back for Horst. She'll put that across the field a bit towards Kirsten Hatch. And now Whitwer. Back for Hatch. Into the middle for Davini. Davini will turn and find Arnold. Nice pass there from Davini. Arnold able to track that down. She'll put that into the middle. Back for Davini. She's there. One touch into the goal. Chargers lead 6-0. Nice passing play there from Davini to Arnold. Back to Davini. Chargers ahead by 6. 18. Who was the sub?
Checking back in for Regent, number 10, Alexandra Bartlett.
Alexandra Bartlett will check out back in for
Scored by number 27,
Regent.
Danny with an assist by number 18, Maggie Arnold at 57-52. That is Davini's first goal of the season.
Throw in coming here for Regent.
Maggie, who are you going in for? Okay, 18. Thank you. Can you check all the connections in the extension cord and stuff? I'm not getting power.
Maggie Nargi will come back into the game. She'll replace Maggie Arnold.
Back in for the Chargers, number 5, Maggie Nargi.
Nargi for Arnold. 30 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the second half. Throw in for LBC. Spezia with it there on the far side. She'll put it into the middle of the box. Whitwer tries to get a foot on that. She will. Finiff is there. Shot 20 save. Brown out of her goal. She'll find Ragsdale. And now this is Dietrich right in front of us. Clear right back towards Dietrich. She'll knock that down. Play back for Ragsdale. Ahead looking for Davini. She's not there. Southerton now with it. Dietrich closes in on her. Southerton able to clear though and find Beck. Beck's pass is picked off by Cameron Horst. She'll look ahead for Dietrich. Nice one touch there by Dietrich. She gets around the defender. She's got room to run. She puts that into the middle. Davini is there. She'll drop back for Whitwer. Whitwer looking now for Nargi. Cleared off the foot of Nargi, but by a Regent player. And a corner kick coming up for LBC. Sub first for the Chargers as Christina Reuter will come back into the game.
Back in for the Chargers, number 8, Christina Reuter.
Spezio take the corner kick for LBC. Spezio.
Number 4, Kate Spezio.
In right into the middle of the box there, off of Dietrich. Miller fighting for position, just out of the reach of Reuter, and now cleared by Regent. It's got me. I'm plugged into that too. And it's
I'm saying I'm wondering if the actual outlet is plugged into. Not yours, but the one that I'm plugged into.
oh. Is there another one? No.
Actually, no, because that orange is lit up, right?
Is that
So
orange?
that's getting counted there.
What about down there? Did it get clicked off on the thing? Dietrich into the middle. Her pass is cleared.
I can't really mess with it while I'm doing this. Hey, can you come up here?
Hatch heads that down. Pass is deflected, now taken by Cameron Horst. Now Ragsdale right in front of us for Dietrich. For Whitwer, back to Dietrich. Bit strong though and out of play. Substitution coming now for the Chargers. Rachel Kummer will come back into the game. She'll replace Katie Whitwer.
Back in for the Chargers, number 26, Rachel Kummer.
Reuter with it now. Nice step over move to the far post. Nargi is there, just out of her reach. Corner kick now for the Chargers. Spezio again. Plays it short for Nargi. Driven off the ball. Spezio will take it though. This is Reagan Horst. She'll look for Ragsdale. She has her. Ragsdale with plenty of room here. And back for Horst. She'll play to the far side for Spezio. And now Nargi. Hatch now for Horst for Ragsdale. This is Dietrich. She'll play into the middle. Nobody home. Finiff is there. She'll wait for some players to move back towards the midfield and punt this one that way. Off the side of the head of Reagan Horst there. Ragsdale will track that down, but out of play the ball goes. So a throw in here for Regent. Yeah, I think I have an extra one. If I don't, just unplug the one from the wall.
Okay. It might just be the power. I don't know. I'm gonna try it.
This is Nargi with it now. Right up the crease. Just driven off the ball a bit. She'll keep with it. And she'll find Reuter. Miller picks that pass off. Offsides flag goes up on the Chargers. LBC's 5th offsides of the game. And now Cameron Horst. What? Pass picked off there. Regent takes possession. Dietrich now. Plenty of room. Her pass in the middle, picked off by Phaneuf. Dietrich again down the near side. Dietrich with plenty of room. All day she has. Her shot. Save by Phaneuf. Nice save by Kayla Phaneuf to keep the game 6-0 in favor of the Chargers. And a corner kick coming up for LBC. Reagan Horst will take this.
Reagan Horst with the Chargers corner kick.
22.5 minutes remaining here. Chargers in front by 6.
5.
Corner kick into the box. Bounces around a bit. Off a Regent player. Cleared partially. Ragsdale will check this down. She'll chip over to Dietrich. Dietrich will play to the far side. Cleared by Regent. Maggie Nargi will run this down before it goes out of play. Her pass is broken up. Cleared by Regent. And this is Rachel Kummer. She'll turn. Find Cameron Horst. Cameron to Sister Reagan. And now Ragsdale. For Hatch to Dietrich. Back for Ragsdale. Ragsdale and Horst with a miscommunication. Ragsdale gets that one back though. For Kummer. And now Miller. Miller on the far side. For Nargi. Reuter with it now. Nice touch pass over to Hatch. Hatch able to get there, but a bit too strong. Corner kick coming. I'll have some subs first.
Back in for the Royals, number 23, Brianna Riordan.
Riordan back in, as is Axelson.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 4, Kate Spezia.
Spezia with the corner kick. She'll find Axelson.
Yeah.
Bit strong off her touch. Bounces around a bit and now cleared by Regent. Madison Miller with it there. She'll play back in. Blocked nicely there by Bartlett. Now Spezio. She'll play back for Cummer. Just about 20 minutes remaining here in the second half. Chargers are in front 6-0. Just one goal here in the second half for LBC. That off the foot of Danny Davini off a nice pass from Maggie Arnold. Hatch will turn. She gets around a defender. Looking to cut into the middle. She will. Pass across. Broken up, but right to Christina Reuter. The shot. Nice save by Faneuf. Right to Hatch. No one around her. Shot and a goal.
Sam, you may go. You may go. Thank you. 20 for 16. Thanks.
Hatch picks up her second goal of the day, her third of the season. Chargers now up 7-0.
Back in for the Royals, number 5, Faith Ferrulli. Back in for the Chargers, number 15, Sam Coons, and number 20, Katie Whitwer. Chargers goal is scored by number 16, Kirsten Hatch at 70-15, her third goal of the season.
For them, 5 for 2. For us, 15 for 11. 20 for 16.
Thank you. Sam Coons and Katie Whitwer back into the game for the Chargers. For Regent, Faith Ferrelli will come back into the contest.
Thank you.
They'll play this one back for Faneuf. Dietrich will pressure her. Now this is Beck for the Royals. Her pass is broken up, and now Dietrich will take it for the Chargers. Into the middle, and now Reuter. No one around her. Pass goes for Axelson. Just chipped away from her. Reuter again. Axelson looking for some room. She'll bring that down. Bit too strong, though. Pass goes back for Almeida. Sent away. Down goes Spezia to the ground. She's able to get back up and retain possession. May have an injury there on the far side for Regent, and we do. Clock will stop. When Spezia went down, she took a Regent defender with her, and I think perhaps she rolled over her ankle a bit. Don't want to speculate too much, but Chargers in front 7-0 here. 18-15 to play.
8, who are you going to go in for? Number 11. Thank you.
Chargers with the ball again as we restart play. Into the middle, off of a few players, and now cleared by Regent. Just temporarily, though, as Whitwer was there to block that. Now it's cleared. Reagan Horst will pick that up for the Chargers and play out for Dietrich.
Number 12, who are you going in for?
Axelson will put this into the box for Reuter. Just misses the goal. It's going to stay in play, though. Dietrich's there. She tries the far post. That's high and wide. A couple of subs here for Regent. Rachel Shellman will come back in, as will number 12, Aubrey Shackelford.
Back in for the Royals, number 8, Rachel Shellman, and number 12, Aubrey Shackelford.
Dietrich with it again. She'll play into the middle. Nobody home. Out of play. Goal kick coming. Another change here for LBC. Danny Davini will come into the contest. Come back into the contest, rather. Davini will come back in for Reuter.
Back in for the Chargers, number 27, Danny Davini.
Axelson knocks that one down. She'll play it into the box. Off the goalpost, and it just stays in. Dietrich back for Davini. Her shot saved by Phaneuf. So Axelson's cross goes off the crossbar. Dietrich keeps it in, plays it back for Davini, and Phaneuf makes a diving save. 16 saves now today for Kayla Phaneuf. This is Dietrich again with all the room in the world in front of her. She'll look to go around Shackelford. She'll play it in. Phaneuf, though, is there. Offside flag goes up again against LBC. Want to take this minute and thank our presenting sponsor, Sight and Sound Theaters, located in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Sight and Sound is a proud sponsor of Charger Athletics. Go beyond entertainment with Sight and Sound. Every show is an epic experience with a meaningful message. Surround yourself with uplifting Bible stories brought to life in jaw-dropping scale by world-class cast, spectacular special effects, and live animals. Visit the Tickets tab at lbcchargers.com to make a reservation today. Partial proceeds from your purchase support Charger Athletics. Sight and Sound, also a proud presenting sponsor of the Horse with No Name podcast, our weekly podcast that you can find on our YouTube channel. We'll be taping 2 episodes tomorrow, one to run either tomorrow or Friday and one to run next week. The larger one of the 2 interviews will be with LBC baseball head coach TJ Horn as we talk to TJ Horn. He is both the baseball coach here and an alumnus of the school, so he's been in and around LBC for about 12 or 13 years now. So we're going to talk to him and air that during homecoming week as we talk to him about some of the changes over the past decade here at LBC. There's been a lot, and see what a few things he has to say about LBC and all of the things that have happened and gone on here over the past decade. So look for those, both this week's and next week's episodes, on our YouTube channel, the Chargers Sports Network. A corner kick now for Regent, their first of the day. Almeida will take this. Headed up into the goal, taken though by Brown. So we're going to give that header to number 13, Contreras. And a save by Kendra Brown. Her first collegiate save there for Kendra Brown. Lots of changes here for LBC. Cameron Horse back into the game, as is Maggie Arnold. And number 2, Maddie Dion.
Number 2, Maddie Dion.
Play back here for Reagan Horse. Has plenty of time. She'll look to the far post, though, looking to distribute, not shoot necessarily. Cameron Horse with it now for her sister Reagan. And now Maggie Arnold will play back for Horst, and now for Dion. Dion now with it. Into the middle for Whitwer. Comer with it for Coons. Just over 11 minutes remaining here in the second half. Chargers ahead 7-0. And now this is Maggie Arnold, and no one else is on this side of the field. Arnold will race in to the box. Back into the middle for Whitwer. Her shot bounces off a defender and will go, will just be picked up by Fanouf rather. $33-1 in shots for the Chargers, 24-1 in shots on goal. Coons able to clear that to Deviney. And now Arnold. Looking for Deviney, a bit too far ahead of her. Cleared there by Regent. Right to Reagan Horst, however. And now Dion with it. She'll play into the middle. Looking for Deviney. Fanouf is there first. She'll grab that. Comer with it for Coons. Ahead for Reagan Horst. Looking out here for Dion. Bit too strong, out of play. Throw in here by Shackelford. Kept in play nicely there by Contreras. Now this is Coons. She'll reverse field and find Dion right in front of us here for Reagan Horst. Plenty of time. That's going to be offsides. Almeida will take this now for Regent. Tick under 9 minutes to play here. Chargers in front 7-0. Just over the head there of Comer, but Brown is there to pick that up. Ahead for Maggie Arnold here on the far side. Her pass is deflected. That will go out of play, and a corner kick coming here for the Chargers. The LBC's 13th corner of the day. Kate Spezio heading down to the corner to take this one for LBC.
Chargers corner kick being taken by number 4, Kate Spezio.
Bounced around a bit. Arnold knocked down. Reagan Horst will head that to her sister Cameron. She's bumped into a bit. And now Comer. Dion with it here. Into the middle for Cameron Horst. And now back for Rachel Comer. Deviney, plenty of time for Spezio. Taken there by Regent. Comer backs up and she'll take that one. This is Deviney.
We have Gene. Thank you.
Arnold here on the far side. She'll sneak around the defender. She'll turn now, tripped up in the box. I think if this were a closer, oh, he is going to call a foul. I was just going to say if this is a closer game, I think that's a foul, but apparently it's still a foul even if it's 7-0. So we're going to have a PK here with the Chargers ahead by a touchdown. This will be Maggie Arnold. She was the one who was tripped up in the box, so it's only right that she gets to take this opportunity for LBC. Arnold ready to go. Finiff on the line.
17, who do you have?
And the kick goes off the post, taken there by Whitwer. That's high and over the goal.
Thank you.
So Arnold rings one off the left post. And the score will stay 7-0.
20 with the shot.
6:20 to go. Horst with it here. Now for Davini. She'll switch up and find Katie Whitwer. Now for Reagan Horst. For her sister Cameron.
Back in for the Royals, number 17, Deanna Goldsmith. Back in for the
To the near side here for
19,
Dion.
Jane Dietrich.
And now Dietrich. Into the middle, looking for Arnold. She's there. Arnold will get to that before it goes out of play. She'll play back for Spezio. Arnold's tripped up and fouled, however. Free kick coming for the Chargers. Once again, stay with us after the women's game as the LBC men will host Juniata. That match at 4 o'clock. Chargers enter the match 2-2-1 overall. Juniata 0-4-2 this season. Fniff's punt head towards the midfield. Out of play and a throw in here for the Chargers. Dion for Dietrich, who's onside. Plenty of room for her to run. Dion making a run to that far post. Broken up briefly. Davini won't get there before Fnuff. Another punt coming towards midfield. That'll bounce over Spezio's head. She and Chelman in a foot race there, but Spezio able to win that, and she'll find Cameron Horst for Davini. For Dietrich, who's onside. Plenty of room for her here again. She'll work in towards the box, and a one-on-one here with the goalkeeper, Fnuff. Shot and a goal for Jane Dietrich, the first of her collegiate career, on an assist from Reagan Horst. So Dietrich from Horst, and the Chargers make it 8-0 with 4:05 remaining in the contest.
Chargers goal is scored by number 19, Jane Dietrich, with an assist from number 12, Reagan Horst, at 85-55. It is Dietrich's first goal of her career.
Whitwer now looking for Arnold. Pushed off her. Davini back for Cameron Horst. Fnuff has to jump and get to that one before it goes up and over her head.
Who was that? 20.
And a save that was going to go in. Dietrich here now into the middle. Nobody home, but Arnold will race and get to that. Up, she's chipped away just a bit by Riordan. And back to the middle. This is Bartlett. Horst runs her down. She'll take the ball. Taken out of the air by Goldsmith. And now for Shackelford. This is Coons now for LBC. Arnold takes that from the defender. She'll go one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Arnold shot off the right post this time. This is Whitwer back into the middle. Looking for Deviney. Nobody home. Now Arnold. So Arnold has hit both posts today. In the middle, Whitwer's there, just up and over the goal. Katie Whitwer doing everything she can to get that first collegiate goal. A nice pass from Spezio and just up and over the bar. Spezio again now for Deviney. Arnold with it here on the far side. She will play that back for Spezio, but that pass is picked off by Riordan. Out of play though, and a throw in for the Chargers as they tick towards a minute to play. This is Dion now with 50 seconds remaining. Under a minute to play because I missed it. Say that. Be truthful. Into the box here. Fanouf picks that up. What's it like to have your pay doc? Coons brings that down. And now for Dion. Reagan Horst pushes her off the ball. And now she'll turn and find Dion. And now Whitwer for Deviney.
9, 8, 7.
Cameron Horst for Maggie Arnold as the clock ticks to 5 seconds.
2.
And LBC is going to get into the win column for the first time in 2017 as the Chargers defeat Regent 8-0 here at Charger Field.
Final score, Regent University 0, Lancaster Bible College 8. We thank you for being here this afternoon. Stick around. The men's game is going to kick off around 4 p.m. as they host Juniata.
So to wrap up today for the Chargers, 2 goals by Kate Spezio, the first 2 of her collegiate career. Maddie Dion added a goal in the first half, as did Madison Miller and Kirsten Hatch. Hatch added another in the second half, and Jane Dietrich also netted her first collegiate goal, and Danny Deviney also had a goal there in the second half. Comer picked up 2 assists, also assists for Madison Miller, Reagan Horst, and Joy Trumbull. LBC outshot Regent 39-1, 19-1 though were the saves, as goalkeeper Kayla Fanouf played very well today for Regent. She made those 19 saves. LBC led in corner kicks 13-1. Game was played in an hour and 58 minutes. Chargers improved to 1-5, while Regent falls to 0-4. LBC back in action on Saturday. They will head to Eastern for an 11 a.m. kickoff. They'll be back home next Wednesday when they host Penn State Berks in a NEAC showdown of the top 2 teams from last season, as LBC and Penn State Berks both begin Northeastern Athletic Conference play. But a win today for LBC. They defeat Regent 8-0. We'll be back for the men's game against Juniata in about, half hour, 25 minutes or so. For now, LBC into the win column. Go, Chargers, go.